So this gaming desktop came into the shop today because they're constantly getting blue screens. The machine boots and it does run, but after an hour, maybe 4 hours, the machine likes to just reboot itself, shut down, and turn itself back on. Doesn't matter what game he's playing or what application he's in, the machine just likes the blue screen. So we're going to try to figure out what's going on with this machine by running some diagnostics. So we ran a GPU stress test using 3D Furmark on this machine. We ran it for over 2.5 hours and we didn't get a single blue screen. So I believe that the GPU is going to be just fine. It's a 4060 NVIDIA graphics card. So I don't think that that's going to be the problem. After the GPU stress test, I went ahead and ran a memory test because this thing has 32 gig of RAM. I let it do 4 full passes and didn't get a single error on the RAM. So I'm pretty sure it's not a memory problem. So the next thing that I checked on this was the CPU. The CPU is a 13th gen i7, and if you don't know, the 13th and 14th gen processors have an issue with their microcode that causes the processor to pull too much power, and that can cause random shutdowns and reboots. So we're going to go ahead and flash the BIOS, because if the BIOS isn't at the latest version, this is kind of what the problem is, and the BIOS updates help fix the microcode issue with the processor. So as we can see here, the build date on this BIOS is 9/12/2023, and we are going to flash it with the latest BIOS version, which is from 8/1/2025. This should fix the microcode issue that's going on with. So now we're going to go ahead and flash the BIOS. You always want to make sure when you're flashing the BIOS not to turn off the computer or to pull the BIOS flash drive out of the computer. This can cause your motherboard to brick and make it so that the machine does not want to boot ever again. All right, and now that the BIOS flash is done, it's going to do a reboot, and hopefully everything ran through successfully. And we just saw the MSI logo, so I think we should be able to get this thing to boot back into Windows. It will reboot multiple times as the BIOS is updating itself. There's the logo, there's the operating system loading off the SSD, so we should be booting into Windows any second now. And there we are, back to the desktop. So we've updated the BIOS to the latest version so that if it is a microcode issue with the CPU, this should fix it. If the CPU is in fact damaged though, this isn't going to fix it and we will have to replace the CPU, but in most cases, this should fix the problem. So with the BIOS updated now, we're just going to run it through a few more stress tests to see if we can get this thing to crash, but I think that that should fix the issue. Oh, if you like this sort of content, we're trying really hard to grow our channel organically. So if you like this, give us a like and a follow. This helps the algorithm know that we're putting out really good content. This helps us to know that you like this content so we can keep making more content just like this. So thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it, and we'll see you next time.